fear, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've got to try. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have the time to fight. If I work tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home. When I'm no way to go, no one can see through at the side of the light. I can see my life is crap, I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain, the feel. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the start of hell. But when I start to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone.
Have you ever wanted to drive a real race car on a famous NASCAR track? The staff at Stock Car Racing Experience will suit you up, teach you what you need to know, and put you behind the wheel of a 160-mile-per-hour stock car on NASCAR's famous Pocono Raceway.
That was great. I enjoyed it. Unbelievable.
It's that unique, one-of-a-kind experience you'll never forget.
It was definitely worth it. The second time I did it, and I'm still shaking.
Call or register online at 877stockcar.com for a heart-pounding, once-in-a-lifetime experience. You won't forget it.
Drivers, start your reading. Motor Sim Racing Magazine is the first and only magazine dedicated to sim racing. Every month we'll be covering the hot topics around the world of sim racing. So if you're looking to be in the know, go to www.motorsimsracing.com. You will find articles from your favorite drivers, leagues, and other prominent people in the sim racing community. Want an update of your favorite league? We got it. Want to learn the basics on finding a perfect league for you? We got it. Want to know more about how leagues are run? We got it. So remember, when you want to know what's going on in the sim racing world, go to www.motorsimracing.com.
Want the best sport and iRacing graphics? Sport Graphic creates custom graphics, videos, logos, iRacing paint schemes, suits, and helmets. We also create social media graphics, Twitter headers, Facebook covers, and more. Visit our website for more information and to view examples and the latest designs at sportgraphicdesign.com. We strive to be the best of the best. The best graphics are made here at Sport Graphic.
Drivers, start.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here tonight. We're live under the lights, Charlotte Motor Speedway, North Carolina here tonight. By Concord, either one you want to look at. Want to appreciate everybody. Hardline Racing here tonight, live, man. As we're going to get on with the Xfinity Series cars. I hope everyone's going to enjoy these things as much as I am, because, man, these things are bad fast. These guys out here for the Hardline Series looking good. Joe White up here in the OSR Network booth. Hey, up here by myself. That's what I do in the Hardline. Love it. Man, I tell you what. Man, some action-packed week of racing here this past week. Hope everybody enjoyed the last weekend of Memorial Day weekend last weekend. That was awesome. I want to give a shout-out, though, as you see up there, OSR Network's title sponsor, TN Designs, Racing Designs and Graphics, TN Designs. Looking for a paint job out there on your iRacing machine, or if your league's looking for a logo, check out the boys at TN Design on Facebook or tndesigns.weebly.com. But when we get set here tonight, we're going to get set for racing. Man, live here is going to be awesome as always. If we get an overhead shot here of this awesome facility here, Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, I tell you, this is an awesome track. I love this place. As always, I want to appreciate everybody coming out here tonight on a great Friday night. Tricky cars, but hey, nonetheless, great drivers. And that's going to be the thing here. These drivers are going to put through a good show. And a good field right here. Currently, though, the man on point, Chris Wright, he's up top. Corey Blevins sitting in second. Bronson Statford right there in third. Jamie Haley right there in fourth. Tyler Hensley fifth. Rusty Capel sitting sixth. Thomas Bretzi seventh. Joel Holloway eighth. Robert F. Kennedy sitting in ninth. Mark Richard right there 10th. And, well, as I say that, Cody Shue just moved up into 10th. Cody Tabor ain't come in yet. Joshua Adams in 13th. And Bucky Burt right there sitting in 14th spot. Bucky made an appearance out here. Awesome. Good deal, I tell you. We got some good laps here. Let's hit a real quick idea how many laps we're looking at here tonight. 125 laps. Hopefully it's a very good running here. As always, we definitely want to welcome each and every one here tonight. As man, we're setting sail around here. And I want to give a shout out to everybody out there in the chat. And as always, hope everyone's having a good day. And, you know, it's I always like, man, giving a shout out to all the viewers out there. You know, to see Tim's out there, good, man. He's out there getting better. And from his ankle injury and all. So Waylon, he's out there cooling himself off. He's staying cool in the freezer. He's at work, by the way, folks. So we're going to keep the action rolling. Because, you know, I like to talk. And right now, though, these guys are what it's all about. They're bad fast. They're out here, man. They're putting on a good show themselves. So I like it. I hope each and every one of y'all like it. So we'll have to see. Let me know how the stream looks on y'all's end. I know y'all say probably good, but I mean, you know, still let me know how it looks. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to do my own sound test here for a second. I'm going to listen to it for a second, all right?
Almost saved it.
Alright, well, you're right. Looks good. I just checked it. Everything looking good. 10-4 good, buddy. We're awesome. Well, I'll tell you what right now. Hey, what's going on, Tim Gills over on the Facebook side? Appreciate you checking out, man. Hey, I appreciate that, Tim. So we got two Tims. We got Timothy and we got Tim. It's awesome, man. As always. Well, these guys right now, they're about to put on the show. They're the centerpiece here. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to look good. Hardline Racing here tonight. We're at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, folks, under the lights here. And these guys, boy, if you missed it last time, we'll go back and check it out because you missed a thriller at their all-star race. And if you missed that, well, hey, go back and check out the video because that was just a bad, fast affair that those boys had out there. I liked it. Hope y'all liked it. I enjoyed it either way, but hey, like I say, look good. We got 125 laps though tonight. These guys are about to put on a good show. We've got about 5 minutes before qualifying starts. And with 5 minutes before qualifying starts, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a quick break, but I'm going to let y'all listen to these sights and sounds, these cars zip around here. So I'm going to take a quick break right fast. I'll be right back here in about a few minutes before we get started on qualifying and get started on green flag action. So folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back here. I'm like live here, folks. Appreciate that. Just took a quick break here. I think we're getting set here to go and qualifying here shortly. As always, want to welcome everybody out there tonight. Here we're Hardline Racing. And we're about to do some really hard racing, folks, because hey, we're under the lights of Charlotte. These guys are about to set sail around this huge track and look good doing it. As right now, Chris Wright's still the man on point. As we're getting set here to go and qualify. Look at some of these awesome paint jobs out here. Actually, let's do that real quick, man. I'll tell you what. Whoops, wrong camera angle. Get my own right camera. There we go. That's the Discount Tire Man, Tyler Hensley. I Buy Power out there, and Jamie Haley. That's a nice looking one right there, man, from Rusty Capel. 24 machine out there looking good. Robert Kennedy looking good in his machine. That's a nice one right there. I like that. Casey Shue. Nas. Mark Richter got a good one. Sports Clips haircut. Need a good haircut. Old Cody Tabor, I guess he can just set you up. Nice Navy machine right there. Old Bucky Burke out there. Let's see. Buffalo Wild Wings and Grill. Ah, Kyle Zimmer. Another I Buy Power machine by Joshua Adams. And Heatwell or something like that. Got that right. Big shout out to 10 Designs there. You got it. Well, that's a nice one right there. Gibson, man. I don't know who painted that one, but Joel Holloway. Nice paint job. There's all sports graphics. Saw him at the beginning right there. Corey Blevins. Cineplex. Man's about to play a movie here tonight. Bronson Stafford. Evil Motorsports. So, just kind of looking through some of these guys out here. Nice paint jobs these guys got going on. Love to check out some of the styles and different things they got. Oh, okay, you got a new one? Alright, good deal. What's it called? Waylon Hambone. Alright, folks, I think we're headed set here to go into qualifying. Flip this thing over here so we can get set here. That's right, we're in qualifying right now, so Bradley Burton, man on point. Yeah, Waylon. Yeah, John's gonna be off this week. He's actually on vacation, so Waylon, I think, said he's gonna be up in the booth with me on Monday night, but probably Tuesday night or Saturday night, and Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday night I'll probably be up at the booth by myself doing those. Which is, you know, if anybody knew from the beginning, that's pretty much how it was gonna be. Anyways, I just welcomed John. He came in and wanted to help, and I was like, awesome. Now let's Cody wants to jump up here with me and talk. How's that one night doing tonight? So was mine. I don't want to talk about it because I'm getting old. That's the bad thing. Just get old, you know. Look, Cody Tabor, he's gonna come up here and he's Cody's in his car out there right now. What day is your birthday on, Tim? Got a lot of good drivers out here tonight, folks. Well, right now, man on point, Rusty Capel. He's looking good, that machine he's got there. So he's hoping to hold that thing out for tonight so he can pull off maybe a victory here. Tyler Hensley currently in second. Thomas Bretsley right there in third. Bradley Burton fifth. Well, as I say that, Bronson Stafford puts it up in second. Casey Shue, he's back from work. Check it out. Awesome. Casey Shue's out here. He's about to kick his shoes, man, and go flying around this track. Yours is on the 19th. Mine's on the 26th. I hear you. I got a feeling, though, you're probably going to be a little younger than I am. And Scott Z says he's looking forward to TRL trucks tonight. Look out for the 28 machine. Yeah, Casey, that might be a good idea, man. You know, Wayland, they usually run this paint job called Pad. People getting distracted drivers. Probably not a good idea to be out there texting, watching the stream, and trying to race a car, too. I'm just saying. That's all. Well, right now, Joel Holloway, man, is the man on point. Corey Blevins right in second. Rusty Capel sitting third, and Bronson Stafford fourth, and Chris Wright sitting in the fifth spot right now. As we're a month's qualifying here. Yeah, you're a little younger than I am. But that's all right. I was 31 once. That was about it. it lasted all of 365 days. Yes, it is. Actually, you got times right now being put down. Let's see. The whole field separated by, well, we got 16 bad fast machines out here, and 13 of them, there's not even a second. Almost not a half second right there separating, man, a lot of these guys as we're getting set here to go green flag racing, folks. I hope y'all ready here because it's about to get business picked up here.
All right,
always.
congratulations, Joel, getting.
Oh, I turned that off. I didn't even know that was on. But anyways, he's right. Congratulations to Joel right there as he puts it on pole. Let's go through the grid order here. Joel Holloway right there puts it on pole. Corey Blevins starting in second. Rusty Capel in third. Bronson Statford starting fourth. Chris Wright starting in fifth. Tyler Hensley sixth. Thomas Brett's in seventh. Bradley Burke starting in eighth. Joshua Adams in ninth. Robert Kennedy right there in 10th. Jamie Haley 11th. Kyle Zimmer 12th. Cody Tabor 13th. Old Casey Shoes, got a lot of good shoes out there. Starting 14th. Bucky Burt 15th. Old Mark Richter rounds out the 16th order right there. We get set here tonight. Wow, it's going to be awesome here. Yeah, Waylon, he doing. I never been that old. Man, look, whatever. Yeah, not sure you'll get there one day. Well, like you said, we're about ready to roll here. So we're getting set here to go about 125 laps around an awesome track here. Charlotte Motor Speedway, folks. Under the lights, Hardline Racing here. We're getting set here to make it a awesome affair as I love this track. It's a home track for me. It's right down the road here, probably about, give or take a few. I'd say probably about 45, 50 minutes, something like that. Not very far as I'm around a lot of the Speedway guys here, but no joke tonight as we're looking to look good. Old Joel, he's got that Gibson machine out there. He's about to play a tune on that thing, and the tune of an awesome sounding motor, V8 horsepower sitting under the hood of that monster. He's about to rev it high sky here, the number 66 machine there. Looking very good, and I hope he's able to power that. But the sports graphics man saying, look, I got a bunch of sports and graphics, and I'm about to do something here tonight. Hopefully win a trophy. So, but he's got some other guys behind him. He's got a contest to him. So we'll have to see what happens here. Guys, we're getting set here as they're rolling off on the pace lap. I'm getting pumped up. Hope y'all get pumped up. Hope y'all love this action, man, because it's about to get hot and heavy out here. As these guys, man, are about to put through the wind. Look at that number 42 machine sitting right there. Third spot. That's Rusty Capel. He's looking good in his machine. He's got that Imron Elite right behind him. And this Cineplex man himself right there on the outside. Yeah, he's about to show a picture. What's going on, Bucky Burt? Won't finish the race. Come on, now you got to finish the race, man. Yeah, I love it. It's Charlotte Speedway here tonight. Under the lights. Looking very good as we're getting this thing done here tonight. We got 16 bad, fast drivers out here. Xfinity cars. And the one thing about the Xfinity car, it is a handful. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, I definitely want to appreciate everybody coming out. As always, love all the viewers that's coming out here. As pace cars coming around. That nice little Porsche pace car. The Opti Frit set of the Mustang. Parked it tonight, but nonetheless, out of turn 4. It's going to take a hard left turn on pit road. Send these boys a wheeling. That man out front, Joel Holloway, right there about to play a tune. And the tune is, it's firing up the band right now as he takes across the start-finish line. Man, that's an awesome sound as he comes storming off into turn number 1. They are still dual threat, 2-2 all the way back. As they are doubled up, single file all the way back here, folks. Right now, man, the man out front, Joel, he has been able to take off, but it is a battle right behind him. As a man in the 42 machine right there looking very good as he is stacked up right behind him. As they storm off down on the infield here. And look good doing it right there. Since Joel still out front, Rusty Capel, he's able to get away from him. Right behind him, Chris Wright, though. He is door-to-door in that 48 machine. He's got Corey Blevins on the outside. On the inside there, though, is Bradley Burt. Yep, my bad. I have to get his right. On the 51 machine, look at Corey, man, move up on the back deck lid of the 48. Well, that's a dogfight up front. The guys, man, are wheeling us things around here. Awesome Xfinity cars. They're calling the B cars at iRacing. And, man, we love it. Right now, looking good up front here. Let's scroll back because boys, a single file on a snake freight train here at Charlotte. As they come around for lap number 4 of 125. It is a fight for second place. Door-to-door wheeling down the back stretch. These guys are hammering through it right here as they're coming into turn number 3. Bradley Burke on the inside with the 48 machine. Excuse me. He's on the inside with a 51. They're taking a 3-wide. Coming out of turn 4 as they head to the line this time by. The 51 loses it. Yep. Well, I didn't think that was going to work too well, but I'll tell you what. That is just a typical B car for you. We call it the B car, but it's actually an Xfinity car. Yeah, it's just one of them typical, man, typical style, man, B cars for you right there as always. Right now, get a close-up shot of what these guys are looking at. Right now, Rusty Capel, he's sitting right there in the 42 machine in the 5th spot. Bronson Stafford right there in 4th. Looking very good. So he's up underneath. He's got his hands full with a 68. He's storming up underneath the high-power machine. Right there, looking good as always. These guys, man, are tooth and nail out here, nose to tail, storming around Charlotte. Under the lights here for Hardline Racing tonight. And like I say, man, sponsored tonight for OSR Network 10 Designs. Check those guys out, Racing Designs, man, as always. Right now, we got some awesome racing going on the field out here. As these boys are putting it to the win and loving every minute of what they're doing. And I love it too. I want to appreciate everybody coming out. As always, OSR Network. We're live, YouTube, Facebook, live, Twitch, and Twitter. We got a battle for second place right now as Corey Blevins is the man on point. He is trying to make sports graphics look very good in the graphics machine up there. But boy, you got the bandit machine on the outside right there. Looking good as they're toe-to-toe, side-to-side, coming out of turn 4. Through the short chute on the triover right here for lap number 7 of 125 in the books here under the lights of Charlotte. Looking good right there, that number field 48 machine, Chris Wright on the high side. I think that middle groove is going to be the place to be. The man behind him, though, Bronson Stafford, he's got that Cineplex machine rolling. As we've seen a little bit earlier here, if you're not careful, it actually can step out and bite you. But right now you can see, man, Corey is trying to use that inside groove. The problem is that middle line's getting the run off the turn. Right now the 88's powering on the inside as Joshua Adams is looking for that spot. He is door-to-door, side-to-side with the 39. Going to see if he can prevail coming off the turn. Got a car slow down. That's the Navy machine right there. Hope he didn't have a leak in one of the ships and we'll be okay. But right now, these guys are looking very patient here under the lights as we come to lap 9 of 125. Corey Blevins going to try it again, coming to the line this time. Oh, boy, if that was the last lap, it would have been a humdinger right there because they would have been barn burning it to the end and been side to side. Well, Corey looks like he's got a run. If he can maintain that momentum coming out of turn, he can wash up the track, and he does. He takes the second spot, puts the 99 machine there. Sports Graphics number 99 looking good. Joel's the man on point, though, still loving every minute of it. He's out there playing a little fiddle on his Gibson and loving it right now. Oh, boy, the 48 goes high almost up to the wall. The 88 gets a run. Up underneath, going to bring the 42 along with him. That's Rusty Capel. They're going to freight train right behind the 48. Well, maybe I say that. I said it too prematurely. As right now, they're still wheel to wheel back there and door to door behind them. And oh, the Cineplex, ooh, boy, he about THX'd that outside wall there just a little bit. As right now, we got a good battle going on. These guys are, fanned out. Let's go back here a little back here just a little bit. There's the 10th place man, or the 8th place man right now, Robert Kennedy in the 10th truck. Kyle Zimmer sitting right there in 9th. And Jamie Haley sitting in 10th. Casey Shoe, he's out there shoeing it around here. Hope you don't throw a shoe at nobody and we'll be okay. Cody Tabor, he's out there running real good, looking good in that number 12 spot. Tyler Hensley right there 13th. Bradley Burt, 51, after he almost lost that thing way back in the back. And there's the Navy machine of the 25, old Bucky Burt. A little slow on the track. No harm, no foul. Good battle still going up here as their nose to tail. That 99 is trying to run down the 66. And we're going to see if he actually can get him run down. So Yeah, absolutely. Don't jinx it, man. What's wrong with you? Yeah, right now, really good racing. A lot of patience from the drivers out there, as we're seeing so far. As these guys up front, man, are looking good. Getting fanned out a little bit. Actually getting fanned out, you know, due to the fact of a little bit of tire wear. You know, tire management. Tires are going to be playing a factor here. So, yeah, definitely. Right now, well, you can actually see, though, we got a good battle going on for second spot. As that outside lane, probably the middle. And, oh, boy, I tell you what, the 99 lost it. Pushed up the track. Good awareness on his end, because that could have been disastrous right there. Very, very quickly on that, as that actually could have just turned into a monster wreck that, you know, we would have never known about. So good heads up, man, by that guy, by that cat. Now, I like that, man, very much here. So I hope everybody's enjoying the race so far, as I am. It's a good one. I like it so far. All right, just double checking some things right there. Sorry about that, folks. We're back here, man, live. Charlotte, North Carolina here, lap 16 out of 125. These guys are getting it done here tonight. Joel is the man out front, led every lap so far. Bronson Stafford looking like that on behind. Right behind him, the number 88, Joshua Adams. Corey Blevins right there in the fourth spot. Rusty Capel sitting in fifth. Is there catching lap traffic already? Wow. Well, these guys are doing it big here, bad fast tonight here under the lights of Charlotte. Let's get a long, let's kind of get a wide shot here just a little bit, just kind of show you what's going on here. Grandstand view here. Look at those cars storm out of there. Looking very good as they're doing it. Right there, good side-by-side battle going on between those two cats. They're storming around here pretty good. Old Rusty Capel right there. He's along with Corey Blevins. They're side by side battling it out. A little tooth and nail going on. Boom. Gotta love this action, though. I love it. Hope y'all do. I'm loving every minute of it right now, because these guys, man, are doing quite well. I really like all the action they're putting out here. So right now, as we're seeing Rusty Capel sitting in the fourth spot. Thomas Bressy right there in fifth. Corey Blevins sitting sixth. Chris Wright seventh. Get you run down your top five right here, man, because Joel Holloway has been the man on point all race long. Bronson Stafford sitting in second. James Addison right there. Is that James? No, Joshua Adams, excuse me, sitting right there in third. Rusty Capel fourth. Bressy sitting in fifth. Yeah, got some good camera shots here in this one. And right now we got a good battle. That 24 machine, he's under fire though. He's got a little bit of 42 right there on his back deck lid, but behind him, they are dueling it up side by side. Corey Blevins and the 48 machine. Let's go to that battle right here, because it's about to be a 3-horse battle right back there. As those guys are wheeling them here at Charlotte under the lights right now. They're 2 up in front, 2 behind him. Got another car behind them. Going to say, gentlemen, settle it up there so I can come on through. I got some Buffalo Wild Wings. You got the sports graphics, and we're looking good right now. Branded machine out in front. And another Toyota man right there. Look at that. That's some nice paint jobs out here tonight. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get one of our favorite shots that we like. Boom, right there. Dash cam. That's what I like to see. As we get up here, man, up close and personal with some of these guys. And when we get in some of these shots with the dash cam, I know each and every one of y'all love some of that. Hope everyone's enjoying their night here tonight. Friday night here, Friday night racing. That's what this is, Friday night special. Hey, stay tuned, because right after this, we get done with this race, We shooting right over at the TRRL. We're gonna bring in the truck series there for you. So hey, definitely stay tuned in. Tomorrow night we got some racing freaks for you, and we're gonna be at Charlotte there also with some cup action. So awesome right now. But as you can see, man, that's Chris Wright. He's on the inside, and he makes that pass. Corey Blevins right here behind him, looking good too. Right now, these guys, man, are storming around this huge track. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, right now, you're looking for a good one. It's a good race right now. Let's go back up front because we got a battle for the lead. Finally, somebody. Well, yep. Actually, yep, Bronson Stafford, man out front. Joshua Adams right there battling around. They ran down Joel and got by him. So we got a battle for the lead, 88 to 39. They're out there to duke it out a little bit up front. Gonna see what these guys can do. Oh, I don't blame you, Waylon. I'd take the money too. Heck yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 99 look like he's struggling a little bit with those tires. You're right. He actually looks like he's off the pace just a little bit. No harm, no foul on his end. Couldn't tell you, but right there, man, looking strong in that number 88 machine. As well, Bronson Stafford to 39. Something happened to him. Let's. Oh no, he went to the pit. Okay. Ah, he's in the pit. My bad. Let's watch his pit stop right fast here. 39 machine. There's green flag pit stops here. Lap 27 here of 125. He looked good on that pit stop right there. Gotta give him credit. Got a couple other ones coming down on pit road. Joel has yet to come down on pit road, so let's see what he does. That's right, we're seeing a lot of green flag pit stops. I'm watching right here Joel Holloway because he has yet to take a pit stop. Kind of curious to see when he's going to actually come in here and make a pit stop, as this is going to spread the field out pretty good here unless there's a caution. Right now, hey, what's going on, John? How you doing? Yeah, Waylon said he was in the cooler earlier, and he was over there, man, just hanging out. So, hey. Alright. Yeah. Working and hanging out. Well, watching Joel Holloway right now, he's led 21 of the 29 laps right now with 125. We're under caution free so far. Don't want to jinx this thing. Yeah, you know, Waylon, he definitely got it made in the shade over there, definitely. Well, right now, he's definitely looking good. Joel's out front. And I'm waiting to see when he does his actual pit stop here because I'm kind of curious on something. Yeah, no caution. Yeah, knock on wood. That's right. With the Tim, yeah. Every time I say that, they would caution to fly, which actually, you know, we're going to have this field spread out. Right now, I think Chris Wright, Joel Holloway, Corey Blevins have not made pit stops. Most of the other field, and here he comes. Here comes Joel. He brings that hammer down all the way. Whoa! They're bringing it down to 50 mile an hour. 50, 50, 50. Yep. Well, I want to say something. I think the telemetry looked pretty good to me on his pit stop right there. So that's our pole sitter tonight right there making his pit stop. He looked pretty good. There you go, head to Myrtle Beach. That's awesome, man. Man, hey, man, you have fun there, dude, man. Myrtle Beach, it's an awesome place to be. I'll make it back down to the beach, man. Eventually, my wife and them went, man, about a couple months ago. They enjoyed it. Went down there and had a friend of mine that, well, actually, they went to Carolina Beach. A friend of hers has a place down there, so they stayed with them. So that is awesome. But you be safe, take it easy, and have fun, my man. As right now, Bronson Stafford, the man on point. It's looking good. Don't want to jinx anybody, though. Let's see. Bronson Stafford out there. He's got the Cineplex machine. Yep, everybody is cycled through. Nobody's a lap down right now. Right now, we got a good battle behind them. It's the number 24 machine, Thomas Bretzi. And Rusty Capel's all over his back deck lid. So this is going to bring up a good run here. Well, you know, everybody, I know y'all love it, and I got one. Might not be the best one in the world, but hey, it's time for the speed cam. Well, I tell you what, if that don't get your blood pumping, I don't know what will, because right there, that is a lot of horsepower and a lot of power and bad, fast guys here at Charlotte Motor Speedway under the lights here. And you might want to get, check in your local ER or your doctor, because if you ain't satisfied with that, something's just wrong with you. Or you might be dead. I don't know which. And if you're watching the stream and dead, well, you definitely might want to get help. Just don't let me know about it, okay? I want no zombie apocalypse happening on my stream, alright? Right now, these guys, man, are looking very good. They're actually having a good battle. Thomas Bresci, the man, has put it up point there, out front. But he's got the 88 machine all over his back deck lid. Good three-car battle right up front right there. 24 machine there. 88 right behind him. Rusty Capel, 30 right behind him. It's actually very good, respectful driving. And this race is going by pretty good. Lap 40 of 125. Guys are looking very good. Good, sharp, clean driver right there. The 88 pulls right on the back bumper. And it's about to say, hello, how you doing, man? As he looks on the inside, firing off down the back stretch. They are side by side. Is he going to be able to hang on? Maybe not. Maybe so. Good possibility. Hey, you know who we're missing out here, though? Michael Finlayson and Shane Therian. Where's those two cats at? That's the Evil Motorsports guys. They're not out here. They must be on vacation or something. Well, right now, though, it's a good battle going on up front. Joshua Adams and that 88 is giving the 24, Thomas Bretzi, all he can handle. Coming off turn 4. Give him a little bit of, hey, how you doing, tap? They are side by side. He's going to try the high side going into turn 1. That was a little bit right now, looking very respectful and driving, man, giving each other room. Oh, he pushed up the track almost, but they are still duking it out. Boy, everybody, man, putting fists a-flying. Actually, this way would be wheels a-flying, as actually you'd say. Because, right, man, look at that 88 iBuy power, man. He powers on the outside. That is a muscle power move to take lap 43 of 125. Look good doing it, folks. Wow. That was a... And there comes the policeman. He's coming after Waylon, by the way. So, man, that dude muscled Joshua Adam did on the outside. Awesome. Well, right here. Yeah, if you can't get to your doctor on Monday, you might want to go to him tomorrow. Rusty Capel looking very good right here. Tyler Hensley got a good battle going on back there with the 51 machine. That's the number 5 right there. Bradley Burton's a lap down. I don't know how he got called lap down, but he got called lap down. Joel Holloway, that's our pole went leader. He led a lot of laps here. He's trying to pull that machine back to the front. Oh, and the 51's around. Oh, we were just talking about him. Oh, no caution. He kept going. Let's go back here, though. Absolutely, tires has become a main part of the game here tonight. Lap 45, 125 here. You know, it's something we got to think about here is watching this replay here. What happened to the 51? Looks like he got very high. And when he got high, it just snapped loose on him. Boom. Oh, and punched that inside wall. He was off the racing surface right there. So that's why we stayed under green flag racing. But right now up front, Joshua Adams is pulling away. He's got a 7/10 lead. Thomas Bressey, though, he's got the number 48, Chris Wright, all over his back deck lid. And about a half second or so, about another second or something like that. Behind him, Rusty Capel is trying to pull in there. He's going to, fellas, just battle just a little bit. I'll come up there and help y'all out in a minute. Just give me time. Right now, looks like the 24, Thomas, is having a little bit of tire issue. Not 100% sure, but he's trying to hang on to it up front, trying to be in front of that 48 right now, looking very good at it here. That is awesome right now. So far, so good, guys. This is awesome right now. Okay, cool deal. All right. I was just reading something I had over here right fast. Sorry about that. But as of right now, these guys are putting on a good show and definitely living up to every bit of their hype. And if you like what you see, folks, OSR Network, we're here live tonight. Charlotte Motor Speedway under the lights here for the Hardline Racing Xfinity Series. If you like what you see, hit a like, hit a sub, hit a share. If you don't like what you see, well, too bad. Hit a dislike too. Hey, that don't matter. Either way, right now, good racing. You're right. Caution free. Get a good summary right here. Lap 48 of 125, 7 lead changes. 0 cautions on the night so far. So it has been a pretty good, respectful race right now. As a man out front, Joshua Adams looking good. Chris Wright sitting in second. Thomas Bretsy third. Rusty Capel sitting in fourth. Tyler Hensley in fifth. Joel Holloway 6th, Corey Blevins in 7th, Casey Shue sitting in 8th, Kyle Zimmer in 9th, Robert Kennedy 10th, Cody Tabor sitting running right there in that 21 machine in 11th, first man lap down, Jamie Haley, and Bronson Statford right there. He's a lap down also. I think he got caught up in those green flag pit stops, but pretty spread out. But here's the thing, Chris Wright is running down the leader, so we're going to have another battle here pretty soon. I did eat a sub, by the way. Subway, eat fresh, and it was a hammy ham. Thought I'd throw that out. And right there, you see the 48. He is trying to sneak by. He's coming up there, and he's side by side with the leaders. We're coming to lap 52 here of 125. Door to door as he goes inside of the iBuy. and he powers past that man. Made it look easy right there in the 48. Ran him down, went by him and said, now my turn to lead. As he led one lap already, he's looking to lead several more. Right now, the 88 machine. I think it's going to be a tire management. What's on, Drew? How you doing? Why? Well, we love the I love the oval stuff myself. Don't get me wrong. And I came from road racing. I like road racing. Don't get me wrong. But these guys, man, do put on a good show, man. It's all the leagues. Hey, like I say, stay tuned. We're going to be at TRRL after this. Got some truck racing going on. And we got truck racing happening, man, next at the Las Vegas. Awesome. All right. Right now, Kyle Zimmer looking like he's pretty good in the 7th spot. Casey Shoe right there. He ain't lost his shoe yet. He ain't lost his tires either, so he's still running around the 6th spot. Corey Blevins, that sports graphic machine, looking good in the 99. He's sitting in 5th. Tyler Hensley sitting 4th. There's old Joel Holloway. He's about to pull it back up the 2nd spot here. Looking good. Chris Wright, I got a feeling he's got to be coming in and make it right here on the pit road here pretty soon. He's only made one pit stop. Folks, here's the thing. All right. I'm trying to remember when they made a pit stop last time. What was it? Lap? It was around lap 25. We'll have to keep an eye on that because it could come down to pit strategy. That's another thing we need to think about. I'm not 100% sure. Just wanting to see when he might come into pit. Now he's got a 4.4 second lead right now over Joel. Who was one of the ones who made a pit stop last, along with Corey Blevins, who again is about 7.5 seconds behind the leader. So they're pretty spread out right now. Top 3 guys have yet to make a pit stop. So I'm kind of curious as to see when they are going to make their stops here. And yeah, I'm just kind of really curious on when they're going to do it. So we'll hang on one of these guys and see. Get a lap 57 because I want to do some calculation here a little bit. Throw out the calculators and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Hang on, man. Well, hang on just a second. All right, here we go. Yeah, he's got to come in here. He's got to come in here pretty soon, and that's what I want to watch. Pit strategy here. So, all right, we got 65 laps. And I'm just wondering if he comes in. If he stretches this, if he stretches another 5 laps, could he possibly, if he stretched to go another 5 laps, go the whole entire way? That's my thing. Now, as I say that, I think he's coming in this time. But I see the problem is he's losing so much time. Yep, he's coming in now. rolling down. So he came in at lap 62, folks. That's going to put him at about 63 more laps. Yeah, that's going to be a close one. He could actually maybe stretch that thing and go all the way. We'll have to see. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. This could come down to a fuel mileage race, folks. Got a feeling. So it's all right here. We're still looking at a good race over all in all. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Oh well, anyways. My bad. Sorry about that. Can't get to the info I wanted to get to right now. Sorry about that, folks. I was wanting to get that for just a second. Now, fuel's going to be the key here. As Joshua Adams, the man out front, Rusty Capel sitting in second. Chris, we're pretty spread out right now. We've got a good battle going on right there, though. As that man is sitting tooth and nail side by side with them guys. Looking very good here. Let's see. All right. Yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. I got a feeling it could come down to fuel mileage, and the two guys that might be in a good position is going to be obviously Corey Blevins, and I got to give a hats off to Joel Holloway. Those two might be two right now that are I don't know, but we're at lap 68 here, 125, and it has been a good one so far. Kind of spread out here on the field a little bit. Good, respectful racing. I mean, these guys, man, are just really, really strung out. Let's get a high view blimp. The blimpy cam. Why you, Dave, loves those blimpy cams. Kind of gives us a good idea of how spread out the field is here a little bit. And the battles going on around the track. Some of these guys probably would want a caution now to spread it up. And another thing is the stages here, and we never really talk much about the stages. I don't really get it because really they don't do anything as far as like stopping the race or anything for them, but they do have stages here, so it does help them out a little bit. Right now the O2 machine of Jamie Haley looking good out there. He's the other iBuy machine. Yeah, fuel is key. I got a feeling, though, these guys are going to be very respectful on their fuel. As right now, Joel, he's sitting at 6. He's 12 seconds behind the leader, so it kind of gives you an idea of how far back he is. And gonna be dropping like a rock, kind of, so to speak. Right now, though, let's see, Rusty Capel, man up front here. He's in second. He's about 1.2 seconds behind. And Chris Wright just went blowing by him like he was sitting still. Like he was just like, I don't know, going backwards maybe. Wow. Okay. That's a good looking machine he's got out there. Oh, Chris Wright might be another one there. As he's going around the 39 machine there. That's Bronson Stafford. Yeah, no cautions so far. I've done a couple races for no cautions. The one good thing about out here, though, I've seen so far tonight, and I really will say this, these guys have been very respectful and courteous on the track. Yeah, pace car would set them up for enough fuel. I got a feeling it's going to come down to fuel mileage. Well, I got that little tattletale needle right there, Tim, and will tell me if these guys start clutching or anything in the turns. But you're right, Drew. Fuel is definitely going to probably play a factor here. I think tires can make it the whole entire way. I think you could go 62 laps on a set of tires if you manage them right. It's going to be all about, you know, your fuel. Right now, Joshua Adams out front, and he's looking good while he's out front. He's got Chris Wright coming in a hurry. Another thing you got to look at, between him and the third place man, there's 2.6 seconds. There's not enough time to go into there. I would, yeah, like I say, it's going to be one of those. We got a battle for the lead. And old Chris Wright fires off on the inside right there. With Joshua Adams, he's looking to take that spot right there away. And he does with ease as old Joshua just lets him go in the 88 machine. Everyone has pitted, yes. Everyone's pitted now. It's basically, they all pitted around lap 60 to in between 59 and 62 is when they all pitted. So, they would have to take this thing 62 laps. I'm not sure. Wish I had the fuel mileage and all that pulled up somehow. As, if you knew you wasn't going to make it, I'd short pit and take the chance of going out there. I'd even say go as far as short pit, 2 tires, a little bit of fuel, take off, and try it that way to maybe gain a track position and get back up there. So we'll have to see what happens and go from there. As the track right now is looking very good as always. Yeah, everyone's pitted, but it's just gonna be a matter, and obviously you can tell by everyone's pitted. As you can see down in the little telemetry, pitted twice. As we go through the field, everybody's got 2 pit stops on their thing. Haven't seen anybody with 3 yet. As we go through the field here and look, as we do have some guys coming in, Rusty Capel, Bronson Stafford, which they have nothing to really lose. Why not come in? 4 tires fuel, maybe they're going to make up what they need. Robert's coming out of there in his. So this might be something that's setting these guys up right here, the leaders anyway, to say, okay, just like I said, I don't think anybody has enough to go the entire distance right now. I'm not saying somebody won't try it, but the one man that I do know, if he did, would be this cat right here in the 99, who is up underneath the machine right now, the number 4. Casey Shue, as they're back there battling it out for 7th spot. Corey Blevins could possibly try to stretch this thing and go the entire distance. Thing about it is, though, if he starts losing time too bad, he could lose too much time as he's firing back on the inside right there, going around the number 4 machine. He takes the 7th spot away. And he's looking to run down that 20 machine up there. Captain Buffalo by Wild Wings himself. So he's saved a little bit. He's led 2 laps tonight. He's only got to lead 1 more to make it count. And like I say, my hat's off to these guys. Been very respectful. Hate we're missing old Michael Finlayson and company out here. Like to see the old Evil Motorsports guys, because last couple races, those guys, man, have, wow, been dominated, so to speak. But right now, door to door. Now you got the number 4 Casey Shoes back there. That 42 machine, folks. He's the first car lap down, and he just pitted. Oh boy, he's got to be a little patient because he's on good tires. These guys are on old. So he's got to be a little patient right there and understand that, hey, look, he's going to run up on the back end of these guys a lot quicker than most of the others. And look at that pull he's got. Those new tires are so much better, and that's the thing he's looking at. He's so 15 seconds. He's about, well, his lap down don't really tell me how far back he is. But he is looking, yeah, look at the run he gets on the turn with new tires. Wow. So we're watching, like I say, Corey Blevins right there. Joel Holloway, man, he's still playing a tune, that Gibson machine out there. Thomas Bretzi, the man right there in 4th spot. Tyler Hensley. So you got to understand, this is going to probably come down to fuel mileage. Starting to look like the Coke 600, ain't it? These guys out here looking good. Coca-Cola. That's what I'm talking about. Well, the 02 has been able to get his lap back. So he's back on the lead lap. Now, let me just say this. The 02's been able to get his lap back. He can make it the entire way. The more they stay out, the more those guys might be able to get ahead. Here's the thing. They might have forced the hands of the leaders here to actually pit, unless they are going to say. Now, Thomas Bretzi, another one, is coming into pits right now. Yep. 5 machine and Tyler Hensley's in. And Thomas Bretzi, I think he went in. And so a lot of guys have come into pits right now. So that leaves Corey Blevins, Chris Wright, Joel, Corey Blevins out there. Here's the scenario, folks. Yeah, they're going to have to pit. Nobody at this point now is going to be able to go. And if I was them, it's going to force their hand to go in pit now because they're going to lose too much time on the track to these guys out front. You've got to pit now. To kind of give you an idea, what was that, the number 24? The number 24 just went by him. Thomas Bretzi. He ran his last lap of a 29.131. Corey ran a 29.9. That's almost a second difference between the two. So tires are at a premium here, folks. Very much premium. What's going on, John? How you doing? Well, we get done here. We got TRL Truck Series Las Vegas there. Gonna look good on that end. Good little tracking around there with the old trucks. Ought to be fun that side. We're watching a fuel mileage race here, kind of, so to speak. As like I say, yeah, Thomas Bretzi ran a 28.9. Corey ran a 30.1. So he is over a second slower than those guys on new tires. Yeah, he needs to come in because there's no way at this pace could he stay out there. Now, he's probably wishing for a caution right now. I just kind of throw it out there to you. He's probably like, man, please give it to me, please. Well, here comes Joel, your second place, man. We talked about it. Oh. Well, Joel's pitting. Alright, he looks good. Joel came in to pit. That puts Corey up front. Now we know he is the man there. now, though. I mean, I just don't think he's going to try to push this thing. The man behind him, 27 seconds. Yeah, number 99 looks really good. Problem is he's not sitting very good in the position he is in, as he's going to have to sit in pit soon. Yep, and here he comes. Yep, there he goes. Good deal. Well, we'll watch what he does on pit lane here. Checks that car up for some tires. Fuel. Oh, he took 4. Wow. I'd have thought maybe he'd have done a pit strategy or something. That's not. Well, that hands the lead back over to the man up front. Joshua Adams. That 88 machine. And he's got a 7-second lead, folks, over Rusty Capel. Actually, excuse me, he's got a 0.6-second lead over Rusty Capel in the 42. Xfinity Cars of Charlotte under the lights tonight. Hardline Racing, folks. Also want to give a good shout out here to our sponsor, TN Designs, Racing Designs and Graphics. TN Designs on Facebook. Check them out here. Looking for a paint job on iRacing. Check those guys out. TN Designs right there. That's, man, right now, everyone is cycled through right now. You're right. So, Joshua Adams, a man on point, at number 88 machine. He's looking good. Rusty Capel right there, though, trying to run him down in his tire tracks to see if he can't get it done. Chris Wright, the 48 machine, he's been able to do it. So, here's what you got. Lap 25. We've got 30 laps to go here. Tire management could come into play now. 30 laps, you can run those tires out here. We know, well, look at Chris Wright. He was bad fast before the pit stops. He's still bad fast now. Man, that is awesome right there. I'm going to tell you what, these guys are looking good out here. Doesn't disappoint. Absolutely. Right here, looking good is that number 42 machine, Rusty Capel. He drops the 3rd. As look quite well right now. Joshua Adams right now. Well, I appreciate that, John. I think. Well, we try. We try real hard. But you know what? It's the viewers, it's the leagues, it's the drivers, man, that make OSR Network. I just come up here and talk. And you know me, I like talking. So, when Joe White up here in the booth, we're here live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch, and Twitter. Folks, check us out 11 o'clock, top of the hour. About either that 11 o'clock, 11:10. We're going to bring you TRL tonight. Old style trucks from Las Vegas. So if you ain't done watching racing tonight, check out some more. We still got more tonight. And then check us out tomorrow night. And Sunday. And, well, we'll be here Monday and Tuesday. We're off next Wednesday. All right, well, man, my bad. We're off from Extreme next Wednesday and Thursday. But next Wednesday, something special. SRA, 7:30 Eastern Time next Wednesday, folks. On the iRacing portal, YouTube here, Facebook Live, Twitch, and Twitter. We're bringing you the SRA Shootout Series there for the 410 sprints on dirt at Eldor. Going to be exciting. Can't wait to watch that. Hope everyone else is. So, and then Hardline again next Friday. We'll be back here again. Right now, though, Chris Wright, a man on point, he just blew by that 88 machine like he was sitting still. And he said, I'll buy a computer on the way by, I buy power. But right now, he's got the branded machine out front. Chris Wright looking good tonight. And he's got 24 more laps to get it done here. And he's got what he's got. I'll tell you, some of these guys probably love. Yeah, I know we've been caution free. And I think some of them out here would probably love at least one right now. Whoa! Chris is coming into the pits. What? Why? Did he not get enough fuel? I hear you, John. Appreciate it. I don't understand. Well, he came in and took time. SRA, Sim Racing Authority. Those guys actually, Bobby Chaney and company, they run Sim Racing. Bobby Chaney runs Sim Racing Authority League, but they also run a lot of the Cup got. Well, I didn't think they'd do this. Are these guys gonna? Did they have not enough fuel? Wow, this could play back, folks. Hang on a second. All right. I got a feeling this one might play in the hands of the 99 machine or Joel Holloway, that man right there, because that's a nice paint job he's got right there. I mean, now, don't get me wrong, Chris Wright is 24 seconds back, sitting in 6th spot. We'll have to see what kind of time he can make up. Corey Blevins sitting in 5th. He's 10 seconds ahead of him. So, yeah, they have, you can either pick between the Porsche pace car or the Mustang pace car on the circle track. On the roadside, it's always the Porsche. Yeah, rough. That's what, yeah. They do have Porsche on here now, though. And they also, next week, are bringing out the new Ford GT and a Ferrari 488. So that ought to be cool. And Myrtle Beach Speedway is coming. And here comes Peace Man. He went by. Well, we're going to have to keep an eye on this because I had no clue Chris Wright was going to pit like he did. And had no clue to number 2. We got guys coming in to pits for some reason. There went our leader. Did we miscalculate something? These guys can't make it all the way? Huh. I don't know. Did we miss something? Because I was sure they could make it. Yeah, they all took tires. Yeah, but they took tires on the last pit stop. I know Corey Blevins did. It could work out for that 99. You're right. It could work out for the 66. It's less than 20 laps to go. Now, the one thing that the 66 and the 99, some of them are taking tires, some of them aren't. And that's another thing you got to look at is if they are taking tires, how far ahead are they? Have to keep an eye on this right here. Joel Holloway is man out front. Casey Shue sitting in 2nd. He's 4 seconds back right now. And old Corey Blevins sitting right there in 3rd. Chris Wright sitting in 4th. Going to be interesting to talk to some of these guys. Yeah, possibility it's got to be. Boy, I'll tell you what, that 5 machine's pulling right up on them. I mean, you can see the difference between newer tires and older tires right there as a perfect example. As the 5 of Tyler Hensley, he's the first one a lap down. He's able to pull up on the back end of the 66, and he's got to be patient so he don't run into him and be the cause of caution. Obviously, you don't want that. Yeah, you got to be fast and smart right now. Yeah. I don't know. If I was those 2 guys up front, Joel and Corey. Now, here's the thing, though. The problem is Chris Wright just passed Corey Blevins. on the track. I hear you. Well, yeah, because well, here's a scenario too you got to think about. The man just came in second spot right there. Just took over Corey Blevins for the second place spot. Corey Blevins, that 99 machine. I think he's in fuel saving mode right now. Corey Blevins is 13 seconds behind Joel Holloway. Okay, remember he took 2 tires on his stop. Actually, I think he took 2 tires. I might be wrong. I know he took some. What you missed? We're in a strategy race, Waylon. That's what you missed. Somebody threw a ham bone on the track. These guys are out here about to eat it. But no. Chris Wright, though, is 13.6 seconds behind. This time by, he ran a 28.7. Joel Holloway ran a 29.4. Folks, that's a clear second. Oh, well, not quite a second. Between the difference between the two. 12.9 seconds here separates them. And we're going to have 10 laps to go this time by. Yeah. We'll see what it is this time. 12.2 seconds. It's about to heat up front. Well, let's watch the 99. You said he's going to be clutching? Let's watch and see here. See what he does in the turns. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? Yeah, I don't see him clutching right now. Yeah, they last about 30 laps. Right now he's 11.3. The problem is, though, is he's running out of time and running out of time fast as he's not picking up a second a lap. Yeah, well, right now Joel's the man out front. He's 10.5 seconds ahead. We got 9 laps to go now. Last time Chris ran a 28.9. Joel ran a 29.6. Not quite a second. That's the problem. He needs to start picking up time and knocking it down very fast as we're sitting here almost, 8 laps to go. And he's got a clean racetrack, man. Joel does in front of him. The problem is Chris doesn't. He's having a battle through traffic. He's 9.7 seconds. I think time might be a factor here. And a caution is what he would want. Problem is, if that caution comes out lap 21, it's over with. Or lap 121. As we're at lap 118 now. Let's see what the interval is. 8.9 seconds. Yeah, folks, if he catches him, it's going to be on the very last lap of this one. And it could be a barn burn thriller here. And Corey Blevins is just hanging on right now as Rusty Capel's moved past him in third. He's done a great job, but this is a strategy-styled race here. And we're watching this right now between the first two. Joel Holloway, our pole sitter for tonight, mind you, has just pretty much led the most laps out here. You take it easy, Michelle. As always, appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Joel out front, that 66 machine. He's a pole sitter tonight. He's led the most laps out here tonight, pretty much. And right now, it's sitting very pretty as he has got 8.4 second lead with 5 laps to go. This time by, it's going to be 4 laps to go. And Chris has got a lot of cars to pass in front. I think time just ran out on Chris up there. I mean, he's running down. The problem is his last lap was a 29.2. He's slowing down. Joel's is a 29.7. At this pace, folks, he won't catch him. So that's kind of how this race is going right now. As, oh, you have got to be kidding. Well, forget about it. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And with 4 laps to go, Joel goes into the pits. He would have had this thing won. Oh, man. Oh, and the 20's around. Oh, wow. Oh, Kyle Zimmer spins. We'll go back on no caution here. We'll go back on a replay. Holy cow. I've got to get a talk with him on that pit strategy after the race, if we can. See what happened to the 20 car, because we saw him sliding through the infield there. Looks like he just got a little high and just lost it. I mean, I've seen that car do that several times. Yeah, I just don't understand why he pitted like he did, because he pretty much gave. Wow. Talk about the drama, boy. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I was hoping Joel Holloway would be here in the team speak, because I would really love to get a talk to him after the race. Well, right now, Chris Wright, he's only going to have the next time by is going to be the white flag for him. As Rusty Capel is 12 seconds ahead. Caution wouldn't matter at this point. Chris, you can just pretty much coast around here. Absolutely. The 48, all he's got to do is just coast this thing around this here. Yep. There he goes. He just lets the 4 go. Very respectful on his end. Gotta love it. Well, another thing, folks. Let me show you a summary right here as we're coming to the last lap. No cautions tonight. Awesome here as the 48 machine, Chris Wright, will battle through adversity, coming out of turn number 4 as he comes across the line very slowly, and is going to win it tonight here under the lights. Charlotte Speedway, Motor Speedway here for the Hardline Racing. Wow, what a thriller of it was a heck of a race. A heck of a strategy style race, so to speak. Man, that was just awesome. I love the strategy style in it. Wow. Holy cow. That's all I got to say. Rusty Capel, let's see where he's at. Oh, Rusty Capel. I don't see him. Wow, that was a one heck of a thriller of a race right there. But that man, the 48, pulled it off here tonight. Trying to look to see if we got Rusty Capel. Well, we're definitely not done here at OSR Network. Got another race here right after this one, but we're going to get some interviews in here. I would love to get Joel Holloway if he'd come up in the team speak, but if not, hey, but I'm trying to look for old Rusty Capel. The 42. But, hey, well, we'll go ahead and get a talk with our second place driver tonight. Tyler Hensley pulling it off in 3rd place tonight. Tyler Hensley, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? Tyler Hensley, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Tyler, I'll tell you what, looked good. Well, this was more like a fuel and pit strategy style race is what it came down to right there. He was able to hang on and come up in 3rd spot tonight. How was the car? How was that track all night long?
Car was great. I had a lot of fun, honestly. 48 was just wicked fast on the long runs there. I don't know what he was doing differently to save tire, but it seemed like when I thought I had more, he had that much more and was able to pull us. So the 42, I don't know where he really came from, but he did really good tonight. Still knocking on the door for that first win though.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, right there. Yeah, I was just trying to get him to see if he was in the team speak. I can't even see him in there. Rusty Capel, as you're right, he came up there in the second spot there on you. As always, Cody just sent me a poke. Sorry about that. But hey, nonetheless, you came up in third, man. You survived this thing. And hey, most notably is y'all went caution free. That is awesome here at Charlotte. You got anybody you want to thank, man, for coming out in third tonight?
Yeah, honestly, just Joel, Thomas, and Casey. We all did well tonight. Obviously, I wish we could get a little more, but we're getting there. So we'll rattle off a couple here as the season goes on. But thank you guys for covering the race, and we'll see you next week.
Well, absolutely. Well, tonight's third place man there, Tyler Hensley, in that number 5 machine. All right, well, let's get our. Let's first off, I want to get. We'll bring up Cody Tabor here, man, tonight. Cody's Joe White and Boots got a copy.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Joe?
Pretty good. I was trying to hope to get a hold of talk with old Rusty. If not, we'll maybe get him next week. Either way, but hey, congratulations on him. Want to first and foremost say, an awesome job by your drivers out there tonight. Very respectful out there. And just awesome racing. Coming out to more of a strategy style race, but no cautions here at Charlotte. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of these guys tonight. They showed it they could do it. I mean, this whole week, last 2 weeks that we've been at, or 3 weeks we've been at Charlotte, because we had an off week last week, and our All-Star race, it was a good race. Our truck race Wednesday night was a good race, and this one just completes the pie, I should say. So I'm proud of these guys. It was a heck of a job tonight. Not a good job for me, as I wrecked. I need to finish one of these races and get up there in the standings to make the playoffs here shortly. So I'm looking forward to it. And then also I got to thank OSR and you, Joe White, for broadcasting tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, it was my pleasure. It's had the viewers out there that were loving every minute of it. And we're under the lights here at Charlotte. Like I said, not tonight probably was looking for, but you know what? Hey, you can always bounce back. And again, I know you're proud of you guys here in the league at the Hardline Racing, because man, they did an awesome, tremendous job, and strategy-wise played a big factor here. It was awesome. I mean, still can't take nothing away from that 48 machine. He was bad fast out there, as all these other guys were. But hey, man, got anybody want to thank tonight, man, for all this?
Yeah, I got to thank my team, Elliott Henderson Racing, and I got to thank our sponsors, Fast Track Sims and Elliott Henderson Graphics, and I got to thank Pro NTG Racing League on the Xbox One. They're our partner league. They do console racing on NASCAR Heat Evolution, so they're always tuning in, watching the broadcast. So I got to appreciate them guys too.
Oh, absolutely, good deal. Well, that's a handful there as always. Like seeing all those guys watch. Definitely love seeing y'all guys out here racing the Hardline Racing League. Cody, man, again, congratulations, man, on finishing tonight.
All right, you too.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to bring up Joel Holloway, because I definitely got to talk to him. He finished 6th, but this is number 66 car. We got to talk with him right fast. Joel Holloway, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
I got you. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good. Man, I tell you what a strategy race. And I tell you, the viewers out there were on the edge of their seat there in the closing laps. And we all got to ask. I said, I got to talk to him. He ended up finishing 6th. Probably not where you wanted, or representation of how well you were doing tonight. But you did put it on pole. So congratulations for that. You led pretty much most of the race. But did you have to make the pit stop? Was it that close on fuel?
First off, thank you very much. I wasn't really expecting to get the pole, so that was a nice surprise. I did have to. I was going to be about 4 short, I think, maybe about 3, maybe 3.5, somewhere in there. But I think I did. My first run, I ran 31 laps, and I still had a little bit of gas left. And I think that's just because I was in traffic and I was drafting or whatever, and then we got spread out. But if I would have known that the whole thing was going to go green, I probably would have rolled it back and pushed it out 1 more lap each of those stops, and then I would have run out somewhere on the back stretch.
Yeah, because we were up here we were trying to do the math ourselves. I had viewers out there doing it too, going, I think he can make it, I think he can make it. And we were just looking at you and the 48, and I will say this, it was, I don't want to take anything away from the 48, because he was doing a tremendous job, had a bad fast car. But if you would have stayed out, and been able to keep on pace like you were going, he wouldn't have caught you. He would have ran out of time, basically, before the end of the race. And that's what everybody was looking at. Was like, man, yeah, Joel's pretty much got it because he's not making up the time. And then I saw you pit, and I was going, wow, wait a minute. Did we miss something? Did we miss a calculation or something? But, hey, nonetheless, like I say, you led most of this race. Looked good out there doing it. Put it on pole here tonight. Got anybody out there you want to thank for that?
My team for inviting me here. JTM, Thomas Bresci and them. I guess you caught me off guard. I wasn't really ready for an interview, I guess. But yeah, thank you very much. I'll come back and I'll keep doing my best and see what I can do.
Well, absolutely. And first and foremost, I like that Gibson paint job out there because he definitely was playing a tune with all V8 power up underneath the hood of that machine tonight at Charlotte.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, my dad painted it for me, so I'll say thanks to him too.
Oh, absolutely. That is awesome. He got some good artistry right there to our artistic ability. There you go. I'll get the word out right. All right, folks. Well, there we go. He said he was about 3 laps short, and that's why he had to pit. Well, let's head it on down here to Victory Lane because the man tonight pulled it off. The number 48 machine there, Chris Wright, tonight's winner here at Charlotte Speedway. Chris Wright, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
I'll tell you what, Chris, man, that was a heck of a doozy. He had a bad, fast 48 machine out there. I was under the lights here at Charlotte for the Hardline Racing here for the Xfinity cars. And I tell you what, though, was you maybe kind of sweating it there at the last closing laps because you didn't know if the 66 had enough to go the whole entire way because we were up here, I'll admit, we were calculating. All the viewers were, and we were like, he's just going to run out of time. And I was looking at your lap times, I was comparing them, I'm going, he just don't have enough time if the 66 stays on pace, and then he went into pits. So what was going through your mind there in them closing laps?
Well, when we were on the same cycle all night. The 66 and I were stretching it to the end. And about halfway through the race, I realized, we were going to be about 5 short at the end. We were pitting in 30, 60, 90. And then when I made my lap 90 pit stop, I came out really close to Josh. And I was, I told myself then, when we get to it, when I get past him, the first lap, I'm going to pit and get 2. And that's ultimately what won us the race. But I was a little worried. I didn't think at the start, that first round, that we were going to be able to be too quick tonight. I fell back pretty quick. Bradley, he spun there real early in the race. We came off there 3 wide because I had to check up. And I don't know. I just had to change some stuff that I was doing, and it kind of came back to me. And the reason I ran it out when everybody else started pitting was because I just didn't think we had the speed. But the longer the race went, the better we got, and we ended up being able to get lucky with a 2-tire pit call and getting a big gap.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you came through the field there a couple times. I was watching you tonight, and I said, man, it could have 48. It looks bad, fast. Tim out there in the chat wants to say congratulations. Also, a lot of viewers out there watching with us. And, I saw you come through and pass some cars out there. I did watch the one pit stop when you took 2 tires. I said, wait a minute, did we miss it? Because I thought, well, did we miss something then? Because we were calculating, could they make it, the whole entire way on that one green flag? I said, they should be able to make it the whole entire way. Then I saw you make a pit stop, and I went, I said, maybe that's going to do it in. And you started coming back through the field again, and then I'd closing laps. I said, well, that's got to set the 66 and the 99 up out there. And then ultimately the 66, went into the pits. It was a heck of a race either way. Most importantly, also caution free. Was awesome out here under the lights of Charlotte for Hardline Racing. Caution free race, very respectful. You guys did a wonderful job out there. You got anybody out there I want to thank for the win here tonight?
Yeah, everybody at RRM. Josh, I hate that he didn't get the second place finish, and Jamie there. It was a lot of fun tonight. Hardline Racing for letting me come aboard, and actually my first win here in the league. So that's pretty big to get that at Charlotte on a 2-tire pit call. Somebody else did that about 24 years ago, so that's pretty cool. Just all the guys, RRM and Josh, and I slowed up some on the last lap to let those lappers get back by me because they raced me so clean. They didn't race me hard on those 2 tires, and I figured, when we get down to the end, if nobody's close, I'll let these lappers get back by me. And I believe they got a spot out of it. I think the 99 ended up running out of gas.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, again, congratulations with the win tonight here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Hardline Racing, Chris Wright. All right, folks, let's run down our quick race results right fast. It's Chris Wright puts it into victory tonight. Rusty Capel pulls it in second. Tyler Hensley in third. Joshua Adams fourth. Thomas Britzy fifth. Joel Holloway sixth. Oops, my bad. Casey Shue in seventh. Jamie Haley in eighth. Corey Blevins in ninth. Kyle Zimmer rounds out the top 10s. We got Robert Kennedy right there in 11th. Bronson Stafford 12th. Cody Tabor 13th. Bradley Burt 14th. Bucky Burt 15th. And Mark Richard rounds out the 16th. Well, folks, I tell you what, hang on to your hats, because right after this, we got TRRL trucks racing at the Las Vegas Speedway. So until then, appreciate everybody coming out tonight under the lights, Charlotte. Congratulations again to Chris Wright and that 48 team. Hardline Racing tonight, folks. Was an awesome race. So until then, check us out. We'll be live back here shortly. OSR Network. Thank you for tuning in.